This is Ryan Brown from mockquestions.com. In today's video, we will be discussing 5 network administrator interview questions. But before we do that, just a quick disclaimer, these questions are not guaranteed to be asked at your interview. I've pulled all of today's questions and answers from our website, mockquestions.com, where we have thousands of interview questions for the most popular careers and company interviews. Now, let's get started. Question number 1. Why are you the best candidate for us? When organizations post a job description, they are likely to receive hundreds of applications. Even after narrowing down the list of viable candidates, they still have several people from which to choose. You need to respond to this question with a value statement that describes the contributions you can make to the organization's business objectives. An easy way to prepare for this question is to think about how you can help the organization make money, or save time. These are the 3 main reasons companies hire their workers. There are several reasons I believe I am the best candidate for this role. First, I have all the skills and experience needed to perform the job. Second, I have worked for several organizations that have IT infrastructures similar to yours. I'm familiar with the network issues you are likely to encounter and how to resolve them. Finally, I understand this industry and know what the organization needs to do to accomplish its business objectives. Everything I do within the network administration role will contribute to this goal. Question number 2. What experiences do you have working with other IT professionals? The ability to collaborate and work with other professionals in your industry is a key talent every professional needs to have. This is especially important in the IT industry. There are many moving parts in IT infrastructures, many of which are controlled by other organizations or groups within the company. When responding to this question, you should discuss your ability to collaborate and your communication skills, which help you to do this effectively. When working as a network administrator, I need to be able to collaborate with other groups within the IT organization. These include hardware, software, security, and several others. I've learned that the best way to accomplish this is to develop relationships with members of these other groups. This helps us to better work together when an issue arises that needs input from all of us. Question number 3. Have you ever experienced a network crash? How did your team restore the network? There are 2 ways you can answer this type of question. One is to acknowledge that you have experienced a network crash and discuss how you recovered from it. The second is to state that you never experienced a network crash, but then describe what you would do if one occurred. Unfortunately, in one of my previous positions, we did experience a crash of the network. This was due to a denial of service attack from an outside hacker. The first thing we did was to immediately shut down the entire network. We then discovered the port which the hacker was using to infiltrate the network and closed it. We reset the DNS server and tested it to verify that it was working properly. We then brought the network up one segment at a time. We were satisfied that we had solved the problem and that the vulnerability had been fixed. The entire process took less than 3 hours. This was not optimal, but it was better than being down for days or having our data compromised. Question number 4. What experience do you have implementing security features in a network? Network security is second only to the performance of the network. Some people may even argue that it is the primary element you need to focus on. As a network administrator, you should be able to discuss your skills and experience implementing the security features of a network. You may want to talk about specific technologies and provide the interviewer with examples of how you have successfully done this in your previous positions. When designing a network infrastructure, one of the key elements I focus on is security. If the network is not secure, performance is irrelevant because bad actors can penetrate the network, compromise information, and insert malware, which causes additional damage to the organization. I have a great deal of experience in implementing network security features. This includes creating firewalls, managing user authentication, tracing packets within the network to assure that they are legitimate, and managing both vulnerabilities and threats as they emerge. Question number 5. Have you ever had a problem at your last job that you couldn't solve yourself? How did you go about solving it? The purpose of this question is to learn more about your collaboration skills. No matter how talented you are, at some point you are going to need the help of other people. Being able to collaborate with other people requires tolerance, strong communication skills, and establishing relationships with people before you need their assistance. When answering this question, you should include one or all of these points. It is also helpful if you provide examples of how you did this and the results you achieved. While working for my previous company, we encountered a network performance issue. As hard as we worked, we could not identify the sources of slow performance. I decided to consult with our hardware team to find out if there was something in the IT infrastructure that was slowing things down. We created a plan of action and executed it, then met to discuss results. It turned out that one of our servers did not have enough memory and had become a bottleneck. We installed more RAM and resolved the issue working together as a team. Thank you for watching. If you want more interview practice, head over to mockquestions.com today and get started.